Hi, I'm Brittany, an attorney at CCK.
And my name is Dallas, and I'm an accredited claims agent.
Most veterans know about the VA loan program, but that's just the tip of the iceberg when it comes to homeowner benefits. There are a number of lesser-known grants, exemptions, and refinancing secrets for veterans who own or plan to buy a home. Before we get started, we're going to assume you know the basics about VA loans already. And if you hear us refer to the COE, just remember that we're talking about the certificate of eligibility required for VA loans.
Our first tip is that VA loans are not just for first-time buyers. Many veterans believe you can only use a VA home loan once, but that's not true. If you've paid off a previous VA loan or sold the home, your eligibility may be restored. This is called restoration of entitlement, and you can use VA Form 26-1880 to apply. You can even use it more than once at the same time in some cases, like buying a second home while renting out the first, and that's called second-tier entitlement.
Another tip is property tax exemptions. Many states offer property tax reductions or full exemptions to disabled veterans. For example, Florida and Texas offer full exemptions for 100% disabled veterans. Others, like California, offer partial exemptions starting at a 10% rating if your income is under a certain threshold. You need to apply through your local assessor with proof of your disability rating, usually your VA award letter. Start with your state's Department of Veterans Affairs or your local county assessor's office.
If you have a service-connected disability and you need to modify your home for accessibility, VA offers two major grants. First would be SAH grant, or Specially Adapted Housing, which is for veterans with more severe mobility issues, such as loss of use of both legs. For fiscal year 2025, SAH grants go up to $121,812. For SHA grant, or Special Home Adaptation, this is for less severe but still limiting disabilities like loss of use of one hand, and these grants can go up to $24,405. Even temporary housing adaptations are covered if you're living with family. This is called Temporary Residence Adaptation Grant. You need to qualify for an SHA or SHA grant, and you can get up to $49,602 or $8,760 depending on which you qualify. You can apply for these using VA Form 26-4555 or online through va.gov.
Next up is refinancing. Veterans can use the VA cash-out refinance to tap home equity even if their original mortgage wasn't a VA loan. You can use VA's interest rate reduction refinance loan to refinance a VA loan at a lower interest rate or switch from an adjustable to a fixed rate. No appraisal or income check is required for an IRRL. This can be a great option during fluctuating markets. IRRLs don't need a certificate of eligibility and typically use a VA Form 268923.
Another benefit you can receive is the Native American Direct Loan. This is for only eligible Native American veterans to purchase, build, or improve a home on federal trust land. To be eligible, you must be a Native American veteran or married to one. You must have a valid COE, and the tribal organization must have a memorandum of understanding with the Department of Veterans Affairs. And you can apply for this benefit using VA Form 26-1880 and contact the VA Regional Loan Center.
Some lenders let you use VA loans for approved condos and manufactured homes. The condo has to be on a VA's approved condo list. Manufactured homes must be affixed to a permanent foundation and meet VA standards. The application process for these is the same as a standard VA home loan with added lender documentation.
Another benefit you can receive is for energy efficient mortgages and improvements, and you can receive up to $6,000. These can cover solar panels, storm windows, insulation, and more. This is the EEM, and you can apply during the loan process or refinancing.
Let's talk about a few myths related to VA loans. One myth is that you need a perfect credit score. However, VA has no minimum score requirement, though lenders often require 620. Another myth is that you need a down payment, not with VA loans unless the home's price exceeds the conforming loan limit. And third, National Guard and Reserve veterans don't qualify for VA loans. Many National Guard and Reserve veterans do qualify for VA loans now. You'll need to have served for several years, but less with federal activation. Remember that you'll need a certificate of eligibility for a VA loan, and getting a COE can take a while sometimes. So be sure to build that into your timeline.
And VA can also help you to avoid foreclosure. If you're behind on payments, VA offers repayment plans, forbearance, loan modification, and sometimes even financial counseling. VA may be able to approve another qualified person assuming or taking over your VA loan. There is some discussion going on in Washington right now about retiring or adding to these programs. So just consider that this is always changing. There could be changes before you apply.
The last tip we'll discuss today is surviving spouse eligibility for VA home loans. Surviving spouses of veterans who died in service or from service-connected causes may be eligible to apply for VA loans themselves. Usually they must be unremarried surviving spouses of a veteran eligible for a VA loan, but some remarried spouses qualify if remarriage occurred after age 57 and after December 16, 2003. Apply for COE with VA Form 26-1817 and proof of a veteran service Apply for COE with VA Form 26-1817 and proof of veteran service and death. Okay, we'll stop there for now. Any other tips or updates? Let us know or add them in the comments. Take care.